Vinland Saga has been nothing but brilliant so far, serving us with fights and battle scenes that can be considered one of the best looking ones in all of anime. Characters that are able to draw us in not just from a single angle, but from different and even unexpected ones. And of course, moments that left me not only breathtaken, but mind-boggled as well, because of the deeper meaning behind it, and how it tries to bring about a message that challenges both the views of Vinland Saga's world, and ours as well. This is one of those moments. Tackling man's nature right from the start, it sets us up to the idea that men are inherently good and bad, and if you fall into the latter category, you would have to restrict your true self so as to comply to the wishes of those surrounding you. But should you abandon who and what you truly are, to submit to society's call of only having seemingly good-natured people living among them?
お祈りしないとどうなるの?
そりゃお前、不信心者は死んでから地獄に落ちるんだ。
If your very being and those who share the wicked quality that you do are indeed unwelcome, then why be brought into existence in the first place? Burdened by her own selfish desire and how it contradicts her family's beliefs, Anne finds herself between a rock and a hard place.
神様、どうしても私たちは清くなければいけませんか?
Not able to let go of the representation of who she truly is, a stolen ring which symbolizes her desire and, for now, the little misdeeds that she'd willingly go through to acquire what she wants. She ponders upon the idea of being casted out from her family, because it is only her that seems to be different from them, slowly accepting the sad truth that she might not have a place in wherever her family would end up in.
きっと家族の中で私だけ天国に行けないんだ。
But even though it has started to dawn on her that this is who she truly is, she still hasn't fully accepted it and tries to find an answer to what she should do to herself and the dilemma that her misdeed has brought upon her. As if to finally provide her the clarity that she was searching for, 3 men stood in front of her house to deliver the answer that she needed. As if messengers sent exactly at the right place and the right time just for her when she was trapped in this figurative pit filled with questions that pertain to ideals that do not align with hers. Sensing the questionable presence of the men, she hid herself, instinctively knowing the trouble they brought, but still being close enough to witness the events that are about to happen. And perhaps subconsciously knew she needed to see this instead of escaping, to stamp down her place in this world. Peering with eyes hungry for answers, she saw how these men did not care at all about the fact that they were silencing the priest in the most violent way.
一度だけ許す。だが次邪魔をすればその場で殺す。
An agent of the system that deemed her and these men unworthy of being part of it, not an ounce of fear at all of the possible consequences their actions would bring upon them. They aggressively stopped the priest, who only tried to save as many villagers as he could, no matter how few it may end up being. After the priest's unsuccessful attempt at warning the villagers, Anne could only watch from afar, as families from her village, including her own, were gathered around, mercilessly taking from them the food they had stocked up for the winter, despite Anne's father begging them to leave even just half of the village's ration, just to last them through the harsh, cold season.
頼む。食べるものを半分、せめて半分残してくれないか。半分あれば、なんとか冬は越せる。赤ん坊もおるんだ。どうか。
The leader of these men seemed to not care at all about their predicament, and in a twisted last act of mercy, he declares unto the villagers they would no longer need to worry surviving this winter, or any coming winters. With axes, swords, and spears raised, these invaders prepare themselves to release the villagers from their suffering, and with a single command,
やれ。
they do so. Walking through the darkness, the cold kiss of winter trying to permeate every trace of warmth from her body. But even that could not overwhelm her senses, as much as the events that transpired had. She walks atop piles of snow, not knowing where to go, stares straight into the blackness, not knowing what to look for. It's as if it was only her unconscious body that hurriedly left the horrendous scene, fearing for its own well-being, leaving her mind and soul behind, still not able to grasp the situation. Finally, a beacon of light appears before her, and in a sheer moment of desperation, she screams to that light a question.
父ちゃんや母ちゃんじいちゃん弟や妹
Stops, realizes, and finally accepts everything. Accepts the reality of her family and the other villagers' death, the reality of the existence of such evil men, and finally the reality that she now knows where her place in the world is. As we leave Anne with a sense of clarity to who and what she truly is, will this be the last time we'll see of her? Will she not shake the foundations of our morality once again, to give us second thoughts about her sense of right and wrong? Or will fate play one of its funny games again, and intertwine her path with Askeladd and his men? Only time will tell. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe to get more videos like this one. And if you didn't, feel free to hit that dislike. Comment down below what you thought about Anne and the hellish endeavor that she went through. Till next time.